Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Newsbrowse News broadcast. According to Jiji Press, U.S. President Donald Trump announced on social media on June 1st that Israel, which has been conducting military operations in Lebanon, and the Lebanese Shia group Hezbollah have agreed to cease mutual attacks. President Trump also emphasized in his post that discussions with Iran are continuing at a rapid pace. This development follows intense regional tensions and represents a potentially significant diplomatic step toward de-escalating the conflict in the Middle East, though the exact details and sustainability of the agreement remain to be seen. According to a report by UPI, the digital media giant People Incorporated, formerly known as Meredith, has launched an ambitious $18 billion takeover bid for MGM Resorts International. People Incorporated, which already owns a 26.1% stake in the hospitality and entertainment giant, has offered to acquire all remaining outstanding shares of the company for $48.30 per share in cash. This offer represents a 10.6% premium over MGM Resorts' closing stock price on Friday. Barry Miller, CEO and chairman of People Incorporated, expressed strong confidence in the transaction, noting that the market significantly undervalues MGM's real-world assets and digital growth potential. Miller also emphasized that MGM's physical assets are uniquely resilient against being replicated or disrupted by artificial intelligence. Barry Diller, who serves on the board of MGM, is also heavily associated with People Incorporated. The acquiring company operates a major portfolio of prominent digital and print brands, including People Magazine, Investopedia, and Martha Stewart Living. According to Al Jazeera, hundreds of protesters have taken to the streets in central Kenya to demonstrate against a planned U.S.-backed Ebola quarantine facility. The protest occurred in the city of Nanyuki, near the Laikipia Air Base, where the U.S. government intends to establish a 50-bed unit to house asymptomatic American citizens who have been exposed to the Ebola virus. The virus has killed over 200 people in the neighboring Democratic Republic of the Congo and neighboring Uganda, while Kenya has recorded no cases. Local residents expressed anger over the plan, arguing that it poses a major risk to public health, especially given Kenya's fragile health system. Activists also criticized the lack of transparency surrounding the agreement. Although Kenya's High Court recently ordered a suspension of the quarantine facility plan, diplomats and experts reported seeing military aircraft movements over the weekend, suggesting that preparations were continuing regardless of the court order. Kenyan health officials defended the facility, stating it is meant for everyone and not just U.S. nationals. According to UPI, Cuba's ongoing energy crisis is severely impacting its education system, forcing the government to end the school year 15 days early. The Ministry of Education announced a gradual shutdown of the academic year starting June 15th, citing unsustainable conditions for students and teachers who endure consecutive days without electricity. Higher education has also been impacted. Universities will conclude their semesters in July, and entrance examinations have been canceled, with admissions based solely on cumulative academic records. In addition to the collapsing power grid and fuel shortages, the system suffers from a critical shortage of resources, water access issues, transport difficulties, and a lack of qualified teachers. Cuba began the 2025-2026 academic year with a deficit of 24,000 teachers, forcing classrooms to rely on untrained young professionals. While the Cuban government blames U.S. sanctions for the fuel shortages, local residents and international observers express deep concern. The director of UNESCO's regional office in Havana warned that this deterioration threatens an entire generation and could have severe long-term consequences. According to Jiji Press, on the New York stock market on Monday, June 1st, The Dow Jones Industrial Average, which consists of 30 blue-chip stocks, closed at an all-time high for the fourth consecutive trading day. The market continued its upward momentum at the start of the week, reflecting strong investor sentiment as buying interest remained robust. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.